You gain the world, but at what cost? A quote that crosses my mind when we look at one of the top faces of New York drill, Dougie B. What's the word, family? It's a blessing to be back and conversing with y'all another day. If you are new around here and you're into hip hop new era commentary and hot topics, hit the subscribe button and bell and join the family. The New York drill era created a lot of artists, and it allowed them to express themselves outside of their neighborhood norms. It created an avenue for them to get money and put some people up, and for a lot, it also created a reality beyond the trenches. But for some, they played the game and they made very questionable decisions.
Oh man, this is the Uppercut Podcast where we hold no punches, and I got a special guest today with me, man. My boy Dougie B.
How about y'all the fish out of the day, man? Free DOA, free 308, man.
Yo, man, I'm gonna go straight to it, man. I fuck with you heavy, you heard?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you so much, bro.
Likewise, man. And they say that you got a drug problem, B.
Yeah, for me.
Is that true?
Yeah, fake for me. I ain't gonna lie for you, I don't want to speak on it too much, but
Yeah.
I'll be honest, for me. Yeah, for me.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't want to talk about it.
Before the duo built a name in the New York music scene, they were already faces in New York that were heavily involved in the streets. Since being introduced to the mass music medias with the wave of their music, their relationship was watched through a lens by the public at all times. They always had an energy around them that made them look untouchable as a team, and they introduced a lot of people to drill music. Songs like Brotherly Love, both 1 and 2 are lit, which features another New York drill artist and close associate, B-Love. And I also like No More Free Dougie B, featuring Shy EK. They weren't the originators of New York drill, but they definitely reshaped it and made a lot of other artists mimic not only how they sounded, but also how they looked. They made the movement entirely more aggressive and created a bigger market for that kind of music. It was very well known that Flock was the face, but also certain songs and projects didn't hit the same if his right hand man didn't throw in some slick bars and disses and start hitting his dances. And don't get it confused, Dougie got his chance to eat. Flock forever gets my respect for putting his people on and allowing them to create platforms and eat. Dougie has a crazy catalog and some crazy hood classics like Forever on That and Stuck in My Ways. He wasn't a sidekick with no voice, he had energy, his own flow, and a lot of potential.
Hey family, thank you for visiting an official DJ The Villain Project. We've been anticipating your arrival. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified of any future releases and projects.
They don't overstep each other. A 50 and Tony Yayo relationship is very rare these days. Everybody wants to be at the head of the table from the start instead of getting in position until it's their turn. One thing that isn't easy, especially when maneuvering through the trenches, is making sure you can watch out for yourself internally the same way you do for yourself moving around in the world. We all have our own issues and our own way of coping with them. No one is to be truly judged. I can respect Dougie for being vulnerable and honest about his struggles and what he goes through in his life away from the lights and the cameras. We all have our own issues and our own way of coping with them. No one is to truly be judged. Social media is just a collection of everybody's highlights. What's actually real isn't usually trendy or pushed in any internet algorithm, especially involving hip-hop and entertainment industries. Behind the music and flashy lifestyle, some artists are actually from the streets and aren't clout chasing when they talk about some of their bad habits and shortcomings, which is a relatable layer that also attracts listeners to their music. I think that when you're at the top of the food chain, it's very important to realize that you're not the same person that you were walking around your neighborhood, and seeing so many sightings of Dougie out of his mind is truly upsetting, especially considering him living a lifestyle where you can't just go anywhere you want without paying very close attention to your surroundings. While Flock was out, I also commended him for keeping Dougie busy and out of trouble for the most part. You can tell that the relationship between him and Flock was a suppressant to the personal issues that he deals with, which made me realize you're never too high to fall short. So much ground was covered and money made in such little time, and honestly that might have been the reason everything crashed when it did. Dougie always had the approach that he doesn't really care about making music, which in his case specifically, I respect it because he doesn't try to overdo his position unlike a lot of other artists who ended up in position handed to them and act arrogantly like they deserve where they are, off their own strength. But New York is heavy in the hip hop conversation recently, so I figured I'll address the big dogs in the room while it's in season. Thank y'all for showing love to my recent videos. I gotta go cover some other crazy stuff going on in the world right now, but if you made it this far, thank you for joining me, and keep your energy high and your head low. I'll catch y'all in the next video.